suggested that we meet under a disused jetty by the river.
Disused Yeti?
Hey, does this mean he has to start? Because he's never going to tell his last name.
It's really difficult this way.
No one can know!
I don't mind sitting on the end if anyone wants to switch, but...
I can move too, it doesn't matter.
She's like, I don't know who's moving where, but I'm taking somebody's lap.
I think she wants to be in the middle,
I think she does.
Yeah.
She does like, I was just telling him, she likes being thrust up against somebody. She likes that.
Oh, excuse me.
That was awesome.
I did.
Be nice.
Oh, hey.
What's up with you?
She's old and angry.
Wow,
So.
she's old and angry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Did you notice that the cat just sort of disappears because she's dark and the couch is dark? It's kind of impressive. Say hi, Scraps. Right here. Right there. Yeah, see,
I'm
now
like,
you can
is
kinda
she
see her.
there?
Yeah, she's there. You can see her. See, there are
You
ears.
see little ears.
What about her accent? Like, I've been hearing
think-
different things.
Yeah, I don't know that it's been officially confirmed yet, but I think she's going Yorkshire, which makes me really happy because that's her natural accent, and
Okay,
it's
yeah.
precious.
No, they should go her natural accent.
Yeah. I think so. I think now that they've gotten over their whole, like, the doctor has to have this same exact English accent.
Yeah.
Like, since Peter Capaldi can now be Scottish,
Right.
I think Jodie Whittaker gets to be Yorkshire. And they let Christopher Eccleston be Northern, so...
Yeah, and I remember they, like, called that out. They're like,
Yeah.
like you're an alien from another planet and you have a northern accent. There's a lot of Norths.
Yeah, it's like all planets have a North. It can happen, yeah. There are other Yorkshires.
Apparently that was how Capaldi knew they were going to get a female doctor.
I
Because
heard
the
about
place
that.
he bought his pants from,
Yeah.
they called him and they're all like, hey, the BBC is ordering your pants, but this size.
But they were in like a really small size.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, that's a woman's
that's probably,
size.
that's gotta be a woman.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's how. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because I want to do that for Star Wars too. I'm
You
really
I've been
disturbed by
I haven't watched. I've only seen that initial trailer. I haven't watched anything. Every time the trailer
either.
comes on TV, I turn the TV
I
off.
haven't either.
When I went and
haven't
saw
seen the new one
Thor,
either, yeah.
I sat in the theater
Yeah.
with my eyes closed and my fingers on my
No, you didn't. Did you really? No kidding.
I'm like rubbing my ears to
Yeah,
like make more
'Cause
noise.
I haven't seen that last trailer. I haven't seen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like no. That's what I'm saying. Like there should be. Who's the Facebook guy? What's his name?
Mark Zuckerberg?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay.
Hey, so Mark Zuckerberg, this is what you should do. You should have a way to like block notifications for specific topics, not just pages.
That's a good idea.
Because that's what
Yeah.
you were talking
Yeah,
about, right?
I was saying pages.
Like block
I'm probably gonna
notifications
turn off my
from-
Doctor Who pages.
That makes sense. Plus there's a lot of useless people who don't tag their stuff.
Yeah, and I don't know that you can do much about that.
Yeah.
What you need is like they have on Twitter where like things can trend even if they're not hashtagged.
Right.
Like if that can still in the algorithm like show up. There should be a way to just sort of like
Get
blur
rid of
that out or
that.
something.
Yeah.
At his age,
There are a lot of
now
those-
he's all over the place.
There are a lot of those kind of actors. Though. There are a number of those actors that look. I didn't start acting until I was 50. It's like
true.
Jesus. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I read Ron Perlman's autobiography,
Mhm.
and he talks about like when he was first starting out, it was so hard for him to get work, and like
Just because he's so unusual.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like his first like manager or agent was like, okay, I'm gonna be able to get you shit tons of work when you're like 50,
Wow.
but until then, it's gonna be
You just
hard.
gotta- yeah.
It's gonna be really hard, but when you hit 50,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you everywhere.
Is that the same? Is that the same guy?
I actually don't think it is.
No. But it's a good call. Yeah.
My battery's almost dead, so I can't.
I'm at 45%. I'm better than you.
I think actually the second Doctor is incredibly dark, but I think he hides it really well. I think he's incredibly manipulative, but I think that he does it in a way that you kind of don't realize it until like well after the fact. You're like, oh, hang on a second,
See what he did there?
because he's actually his whole thing is like figuring out how to do everything while everyone thinks he's the bumbling idiot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
right.
I saw a lot of that in 11, and I saw a lot of the manipulation in 7. I think 7 didn't care enough to hide it as much.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to use you to do this.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there is an actor that looks like a young John Hurt.
Yeah.
And maybe that could...
Well, I'm positive there's an actor who looks like John Hurt.
Yeah.
There's an actor who looks like everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But, like, I'm wondering if that would be a better way to go than, like, you know...
I mean, you know that, right? She actually died like 3 years ago. We've been doing... This is an actor. This is an actor doing reset.
Oh
Yeah.
Paul. I like Paul.
I saw a shot of what was supposed to be Polly, and it looked a heck of a lot like her in the trailer.
The cat just untied your shoe.
Your cat just
Like, really well.
Very,
I
very
can't
well.
even
I mean,
untie
like
it
that.
well.
Yeah,
That's
like
right.
that. That was really impressive.
I didn't even see it. Like, I
She
saw
just
the cat
like-
sniffing, and I'm like, wait, the cat totally pulled the shoe apart.
That was awesome.
There's another cat down there that you can't
Down
see.
there, you can't see her.
It's Domino, and she just untied recently.
There she is, right there.
She just
goes right back to it.
She goes right back to the shoelace. She loves shoelaces. She really does.
I think she's just realized we're here.
Yeah. She's like, oh,
Oh
wait.
god, they're paying attention to
She's
what
like,
I'm
wait,
doing.
what's up? Is something going on? What's
Yeah.
happening?
She's going for
No,
your
she's
shoe.
going for your shoe.
Do it. If she does it, I'll be
She
really
Really,
impressed.
she really loves shoelaces. Nope, she's just gonna untie both of yours.
There you go.
And then she's going to tie them together. So
You're a trip.
Apparently he shot
Yeah.
his missing Shada scenes recently, so they're releasing
Yeah,
that now.
well, it's mostly animated, isn't
There's
it?
some
Yeah.
animation,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I think they maybe have all awards involved in it too, because it should be her Romana.
I saw a clip of him talking about it, and he just looked so animated that he was like, "Hey, I'm
Yeah.
doing this." It's like,
Yeah.
that's
Which is
cool.
really cool to see.
It's
because,
really
like, that was a
cool.
long time ago, and
Yeah.
sometimes actors are like, "Oh yeah, it was one of my many, many jobs," but
Exactly.
he did it
Yeah.
for so long,
So
and
long.
to see him still,
Excited
I'm
about
And he
it.
just
excited
loves
about
it
it.
so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is very cool.
Yeah.
Because we get that excited about it, but you're
Yeah.
like, I wonder if like the cast member actually care that much. He
Mhm.
cares.
No,
Alright,
I get
I'm
bummed
sorry.
out about Eccleston too, because like he never wants to talk about Doctor Who, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
you're like my favorite.
Yeah.
Be my friend.
He's really excited about Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
great.
That's nice. That's
Like
nice.
maybe with a new showrunner, maybe he'd be willing.
I
That'd
think
be
his
fun.
film really
Oh,
was kind of
9 and
sweet
13.
stuff.
Let's do that.
9 and 13.
9 and
Yes.
13.
I still want them to do something with
Yeah.
8 so
I
bad.
wish they would do just. I feel like there's just like so much cool stuff there that we've only just seen like the surface of that we never got to
Yeah.
revisit.
Yeah.
And he does big finish stuff all the time.
Yes.
And he does conventions all the time. Like it's still a big
It's a thing.
thing
Yeah.
for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's such a great actor.
Why are you just on my shoe now?
Because it's hers.
Yeah. The shoe belongs to her.
Yeah, that's her shoe.
Sorry.
I like how you
I'm
haven't
sorry.
retied your shoe.
Well,
No, it should. You may as well not
I
even
think
bother.
it's
Yeah, she's just going to continue playing.
it's
So
fine.
this
Just
is
do the whole thing.
slightly different form of this question, which is, what if Doctor Who has always been like super, super incredibly popular, and he guest starred on all kinds of cool shit. See,
They did this in Supernatural and all.
Oh, did they? Did they? Like,
Did they have Doctor Who on Supernatural?
They unfortunately did not, but they had an episode where they get.
Oh, the
they get in
Scooby-Doo
a-
episode.
No, there's another one.
There's another one.
There's an episode where they keep ending. They haven't aired the Scooby-Doo one yet. I'm really
Oh,
excited.
okay.
Is the Scooby-Doo Supernatural
They're
one?
crossing
They're
over.
doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
I've seen
that's
pictures.
Funny. That's funny. That's very funny.
There's an episode though where they end up in all these different TV shows.
Uh-huh.
They're being controlled by like a trickster who you find out is actually a guardian angel. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
But they keep like every time they start to figure out like how to work in that universe, they get put into a different television show.
Oh,
And,
that's
like,
a
there's
fun
sitcom,
idea.
There's a medical show that's supposed to be like Grey's
Are
Anatomy.
they just like shows that are like things, or are they actually shows? Like, did they actually put them in like, Perfect Strangers or something, or is it
They're
a show
all
that's
shows
like?
that are supposed to be like shows. Like,
Okay.
clearly
Right.
that's supposed to be Grey's Anatomy.
Right.
Yeah.
And
right.
but with the exception of what's the one with the talking car?
Knight
Knight
Rider.
Rider.
Knight Rider.
Oh, they probably got the rights to it.
They have.
The
Well,
car.
it's still the Impala, because that's like a big part of the show is
Right.
that they drive an Impala.
Right.
Uh-huh.
But like Sam is the voice of the Impala. One of the brothers is the voice of the Impala, and he's
Right.
like is the car.
Okay, that's kind of funny. That's
And
kind
Dean
of
has
funny.
to like work with him as the car.
Okay.
So that was pretty on the
Now
nose.
she's going after mine.
Now she's going after your shoes. No, I was just thinking, like, oh, you know, because you remember, like, Batman was in Scooby-Doo for a little while, and, you know, that kind of thing. It's like,
Yeah.
that would actually be really fun to, like, see, like, I don't know, like, the third Doctor in, some, you know what I mean? Oh,
Doctor's like,
wait. She's like, no. She's like, no, Ken. No means no, Ken. She's like, oh, get away.
oh. He was the only returning Doctor for 2 Doctors. See, he gets like mind controlled or something, and then he's like the bad guy.
That's
Why?
awful.
Why?
That is a bummer. I haven't seen that one.
But he's also
It's not
the Salamander. Salamander?
He's Salamander.
Yeah.
Which was, I love that.
Yeah,
serial.
I did too.
It's
I did
a
too.
That
little
one was fun.
ridiculous, but it's really fun.
A little ridiculous. It's very ridiculous, but it is fun. It is fun. Yeah.
A lot of them are very ridiculous.
Salamander. I'm surprised I actually remembered that.
I think
Was
I
he
think
supposed
they
to be
should
like a
bring him back.
Hitler type? He was supposed to be sort of like a Hitler type
I think
character,
so.
wasn't
Yeah,
he?
He
he's
was
definitely
sort
like
of,
a
Yeah.
kind of despot tyrant.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
yeah. I think he was.
She's
He-
going crazy.
It was like he was a dictator, but he made everyone bully, and he had all those people who he was keeping underground.
Right.
He was like, "You're the only survivors," but meanwhile, like everything was still
Right.
running above ground.
Right. Yeah.
Because he, I think, wanted to like.
Well,
I don't
that'd be
know, wipe
interesting.
everyone out and then bring those people.
That
back.
would be really interesting to have one of the Doctors go back to the Salamander
I
period.
think-
That'd be interesting.
I think Salamander should. He fell into the time vortex at the end of that episode.
Mhm.
He didn't die technically. I think he should regenerate as a different actor.
Oh, that would
We
be
should bring him back as a
interesting.
villain.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Since we're wishing for stuff,
Why not?
Why not?
This kind of turned into like a wish list episode.
It kind of has. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Colin Baker was somebody else before he was the Doctor.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
It was a guard
he was
or something.
He was a
He was a
soldier.
soldier, yeah.
And I think
yeah.
he shot 5,
Yes.
didn't he?
Yep, yep.
Which I want the episode where they explain why that's the face that Fire
That he came back with,
I
yeah.
want to be somebody violent now. What's the most violent thing?
Yeah.
It was like maybe it was just a face of, oh, that bastard that shot me. Oh fuck, that's what I was thinking of when I picked. God damn it, now I'm stuck with this one. That's why he's so cranky.
That's what it is.
He wasn't paying attention. It's like in Ghostbusters. Where he's like, I just had to think of something, and all I could think about was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. All I could think about was the guy that shot me. God damn it.
Do you guys think that it's going to be a conscious decision when 12 regenerates into a woman?
I'm wondering, because like there's that line where Bill said, wasn't there a line in that
The
last
master
episode?
says,
Yeah.
is the future going to be all girl or something like that? Is that what you're thinking?
No, Bill said something like, I like young women or something. Doesn't she say something like that?
Do you think the Doctor has something for Bill? And
I don't know. I don't know, or if it's just maybe that's what he's thinking.
I mean,
Well, there's also that theory that the Doctor, part of the reason that the Doctor regenerates is because of companions. Like companions, like the reason that 12 is Scottish is because Amy was
That's
Scottish.
a theory. Oh,
that's
that's
interesting.
interesting.
But I don't know
knew
that I don't know that really tracks if you go all the way back. I don't
No,
think it
probably
does.
not.
Yeah.
I think that that's a cute kind of
Explanation.
for that.
For something that they hadn't really planned on having to try to
It's like,
explain.
he's
Explain.
Scottish.
Yeah.
Why is he Scottish?
Yeah.
So if you're wondering the reason why he's Scottish, if you're still on that, get over it.
I never thought about it.
I didn't really either.
I've got the Scooby Doo song stuck in my head now.
I'm sorry.
Don't. I hate Scooby-Doo.
What?
I hate Scooby-Doo.
What?
I don't like Hanna-Barbera cartoons in general.
I'm not a
Outside of
huge
like the
fan.
original
I'll
Tom and
watch
Jerry,
them.
I don't like
How am I
Hanna-Barbera.
friends with you two?
Well, Tom
There
and Jerry actually at least looks
Yeah,
legit.
that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like Tom and Jerry was so well animated, and Hanna-Barbera, their whole model, like business model,
It was
was
cheap
let's
whenever
get out
cheap.
as much as possible for the same amount of money.
Yeah.
Dare you?
So everything is just really cheap, and they just recycle ideas constantly.
Oh, dare you?
I'm not a fan of Hanna-Barbera. Like there are some things I like, but
It's
I
okay.
liked Huckleberry Hound.
It's okay. You can be wrong. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Doctor Who on the Muppets. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be a good one too. Yeah, that'd be a good one too.
See?
Oh my
I will
god!
send you this. We're gonna post this. This will show up on right. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, who's Beaker supposed to be?
Somebody with a skirt.
Yeah.
Romana too.
Okay.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. There's
That's
actual.
awesome.
There's a Muppet wiki. Who knew that there was a Muppet wiki?
Of course, there's a Muppet.
There's a wiki for everything.
Everybody loves Muppets. Who doesn't love Muppets?
Scraps.
Oh, that's not true. I disown you if that's the case, Kat. She's like, screw you, man. She always kind of has that look, though, on her face, like, screw you. Who are you?
She's 16 years old. She can do whatever the hell she wants.
Oh, the elderly Kat.
I think that look at me was, why did you stop petting?
Yeah.
That's true. I feel like Miss Piggy would, like, be a moving force on one of those doctors. You know?
I think she's a moving force on pretty much anyone who
Yeah.
comes in contact with.
True.
You
That's
don't
kinda
fuck
true.
with Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
All the ones on Sesame Street, they're the monsters. Like,
Yeah.
Sully
I
is a
guess
so,
monster.
Yeah.
What about like animal?
Well, not Big Bird. Yeah, not Big Bird.
Yeah, but I
Is he
guess
like an
Bird.
ostrich?
he's just a big
Just a
bird.
really
He's just
big
a
bird.
big bird. Okay.
In the
The answer is
in the
big
South
bird.
American Sesame Street, he's a parrot.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, he's a big green parrot.
No kidding.
So he's green. He looks
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, he looks different.
And he
He's,
has a different beak.
yeah, slightly.
Huh.
It's a little more curved, I think, from what I remember.
Now we're just looking at Muppet Doctor.
Muppet Dog. Exactly.
So maybe that's what they should do. They should cross over.
I think Gonzo would get along really well with 2 or 11.
Yeah. The kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Disused Yeti?